Tonight, we're issuing a World News Challenge. How much of what you're wearing right now is made in America? David Muir hit the streets to put Americans to the test, asking them to take off whatever wasn't made here, and it wasn't all that easy to keep the test clean.
This week, I looked around my house.
Thousands of you sent in your own Made in America moments. So common, the clothes. Remember that wife from Texas and her beloved cowboy boots?
Were made abroad.
Her husband's firefighting uniform made overseas too. And so our newest Made in America test took us to New York's famous Grand Central, where at rush hour, the last thing anyone is thinking about is whether they're wearing anything made in America. Would they check the labels for us? This young couple from Virginia Tech.
Honduras.
Cambodia.
And just like the Beatles, even the t-shirt imported.
Mexico.
Drawing a crowd, we were surprised to learn quite a few knew exactly what we were up to.
Immediately I thought,
we knew
Made in
what
America.
was going on.
You knew what we were up to.
We recognized you.
But this German couple didn't know us, and they were emphatic, holding onto their Abercrombie shopping bag, saying that part of why they come to America is to buy American clothes.
From India.
India. Japan. Vietnam.
And Mexico.
And the label inside the jeans?
Japan.
We decided to save him right there, but we did ask about that Abercrombie bag.
China.
Made in China.
So you came all this way from Germany
To buy stuff from China.
To buy stuff from China.
That's an understatement, because 98% of the clothes bought in this country are made overseas, China by far the leader, leaving just 2% made here in America. You may remember when World News recently traveled to China, to the town that makes 1/3 of the world's socks. Chen Guifeng and her husband showed me the picture of their son, who is living back with his grandparents. They see him once a year, so that they can work in the factory, making $14 a day, $270 a month. Clothing workers here, $88 a day, $1,760 a month. So how could we ever compete with those socks and other items? Would we want to?
I'm not sure it's feasible to compete with China. What we are good at is the production of advanced goods.
When it comes to clothing, he means labs like this one at the North Face in California, testing the latest in waterproof jackets, windproof, winterproof, the kind of advanced clothing foreign competitors can't match. In fact, 400 people have jobs because of this one lab alone. And back in that very public lab we created, one couple determined to find American, even the t-shirt. She said, honey, take it off. Haiti.
Well, I got to confess, David, I wouldn't have done any better than them with your test tonight, but I'm determined to try. And you did find some real hope out there, too.
Yeah, you saw that the North Face lab there hired people. New Balance has 2,500 jobs right here in the U.S. alone because of their brand new performance lab, testing their products the same way. And one thing we hadn't heard about, Sealy Raven is this jean company. They're determined to manufacture jeans in this country, which is unheard of. And the reason why, George, is they've learned that the Made in the USA tag carries real weight in China. People want to pay a premium if it says Made in the USA. So perhaps an untapped market there.
And I will go buy a couple of pairs. Okay, David, thanks very much.